Get rid of insulin, control blood sugar, minimize medication in just a few days. Sound too good to be true? Rosalie Isles did it. She was hospitalized, overweight, suffering from hypertension and high blood pressure when she met Dr. Baxter Montgomery, and he immediately put her on a special diet.
But 3 days after I went on this diet, I was taken off the insulin. I had been on insulin since 1987. I no longer take insulin.
By getting on a plant-based diet and getting it completely off animal flesh, it allowed us to get off the insulin, and it allows her to lose weight.
Rosalie says she lost 35 pounds in 2 months and reversed her heart disease. This is Rosalie before the diet. Now, at the age of 81, she's confident enough to model in fashion shows.
I feel like a different person. Ever since I started coming to Dr. Montgomery, my life has been different. I'm completely changed.
The dreaded skill.
Victor Fuller had just undergone his second life-saving open heart surgery when he turned to Dr. Montgomery. The diet helped him get his heart disease under better control. He no longer has type 2 diabetes, and he lost 50 pounds.
At first, it was a little shaky there. I didn't want to do it because I'm a meat and potatoes man. But then after he told me the ins and out of what it could do for my body, how it could cleanse my body, then I gave it a try.
The weight loss is very nice and it's cosmetic, but the real magic has happened under the hood with him. Someone with the amount of vascular disease that he has should not function at nearly the capacity that he functions at. And it's because of the lifestyle change that he's made is what has gotten him to that point.
Well, I was taking 13 medications. I'm down to 4. My diabetes is under control by eating less meat.
This plan requires some pretty serious dietary changes. Dr. Montgomery encourages people to load up on things like fresh fruit and vegetables, avoiding all animal products. He says go with
minimally processed, whole food, plant-based. I try to avoid terms such as vegetarian or vegan.
His patients eat food as close to its natural state as possible. He suggests you shuck a corn on the cob and eat it raw or lightly steamed to keep its nutrients. The biggest step is letting go of meat. Dr. Montgomery has another term for it.
Individuals come and they have advanced illness. One of the first things you want to do is remove animal flesh from their system and dairy products because it puts an extra burden and the body's not able to digest it.
Since food often affects us psychologically, it may help to look at it beyond flavor or even texture.
But if one were to eat a cheeseburger now, it would probably taste good for that moment, but from that point on, you only get the adverse effects of that cheeseburger.
Victor and Rosalie let go of cheeseburgers and say it worked.
I only put what I'm supposed to eat in my refrigerator, freezer, and pantry. That's the best way you can do it. Don't bring anything into your house that you can't have.
Thank God for the pleasure of meeting Dr. Montgomery because he's changed my life.